Hello everybody, back again with another video. Hope you're doing well. Hope your life's going well. Hope this week has gone well for you, and I hope that today has gone well for you. Today is Tuesday, June the 17th, 2025. It's about 8:18 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I hope that y'all are having a wonderful Tuesday, a wonderful work week, and I hope it's been a productive and non-stressful work week for you all up to this point. As for me, I'm doing pretty good myself. Just a regular day for me so far. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'm doing okay myself. And so, yeah. Let's get straight into what I want to talk about in this video. I want to do a review on this. This is called a Clif bar. It's what they call an energy bar. It says Clif bar, energy bar. Sustained energy. Crunchy peanut butter flavored. I saw this at the gas station of all places. I know they sell these in regular grocery stores and stuff too. I believe they sell these at health food stores too, but I kind of was going out of my way to find something healthy at a gas station, because I was like, you know what, there could be some hidden gems here at a gas station. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and buy this. And so yeah, I found this at a local gas station, and let's see. So here's what the back of it looks like. Very simple packaging. Go ahead and just read the nutrition facts to you. So for one bar, we have 260 calories, 8 grams of fat, 1 gram of saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol, 230 milligrams of sodium, 40 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber, 17 grams of sugar, including 15 grams of added sugar. I'll be honest with you, I don't really eat stuff like this regularly, but sometimes I'm just like, you know what? For the sake of a video, I'm going to try this. And then also too, I'm guessing it's supposed to give you sustained energy, so that's something that I want to see if that's a true statement. Like, am I going to have more energy today if I eat this? So yeah, and 11 grams of protein. The ingredient list, we have organic rolled oats, organic brown rice syrup, soy rice crisp, organic tapioca syrup, organic cane syrup, organic peanut butter, peanuts, peanut flour, chicory fiber, organic roasted soybeans, organic soy flour, natural flavors and salt. So looks like most of the ingredients in here are organic, which is a good thing. You want organic ingredients over conventional ingredients any day, being honest, even though organic is a bit more expensive, right? I know some people might say, well, organic, that's just marketing, that's just an excuse for them to raise the price. It may not truly be organic. How do you know it's actually organic, right? And I understand that perspective, but we can only do the best we can out here, right? Because unless we're growing it ourselves, or we're actually seeing the process of what the farmers go through or whatever, like, we're not going to truly know, you know. So that's why the 100% optimal way is to grow it yourself. But I definitely understand, especially in this society, we just don't have, it's not realistic for everyone to grow their own food. So, you know, although in a way, I mean, there's a few items you can always be growing, especially if you live anywhere where you have land, such as a house. If you're in an apartment, it's a little harder, but still, I'm kind of talking to myself too. I should be growing something out on my patio. You know, I used to grow spinach at one time, but this was years ago out on my patio. But you know, I gotta get back into doing that. But ever since I started, you know, trucking, this was actually when I was growing that spinach. That was before I got into trucking. But once I got into trucking and I was out on the road and stuff, it just I wouldn't have been able to keep up, and I kind of just stopped after that. But I kind of want to get back into it, maybe one day. I don't know. Anyway, this Clif Bar gives us a statement as well that I'm gonna go ahead and read, and it says, purposefully crafted with a blend of protein, fat, and carbohydrates. Clif Bar is made to help sustain active bodies. We're also doing more to help sustain the environment in the way we bake our bars. Our bakery in Twin Falls, Idaho, so bakeries in Idaho, features innovative and sustainable design elements for energy and water efficiency. The bakery runs on a 100% renewable electricity with the help of a 5-acre solar array that features native flowering plants to provide habitat for local bees, butterflies, birds, and other pollinators. We've always made a different kind of energy bar, and we're thrilled to have a bakery to match. Okay. And it says certified organic by Quay, QAI, Quay or K, non-GMO as well, which is good. Distributed by Mondelez Global LLC. So this is something by Mondelez. Okay. Again, I don't generally eat stuff like this, but go ahead and try it. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like as well. See it? Do you see it? Yeah. Looking at it, I see. Wait, what is supposed to have in here? What's supposed to be in here? So it says rolled oats, brown rice syrup. Oh, that's the peanuts. I see the peanuts in here. That's the only real thing I can define, though. It looks more like a granola bar, though. Can you see the peanuts in there? I know my camera's not that good, but those lighter spots, those are the peanuts. See it? Anyway, let's go ahead and try it. I wonder, will I actually have sustained energy all day? Definitely tastes like peanuts. You definitely taste the actual peanuts in there. Pretty good. And that is, yeah, you kind of taste the peanut butter flavor. It tastes good. I probably would have went with something like date syrup, but I understand a lot of places. I mean, a lot of food companies, they don't use date syrup, so. At least they use mostly organic ingredients, so. I think it's pretty good. And that is a Clif Bar, peanut butter flavored. Very tasty. I don't generally eat bars. I think I said that already, but I think with me, I'm not a huge bar person. I don't really do granola bars like that, but again, said this would be a cool video idea. So yeah. But what I was thinking about the other day, I held the door open for somebody and they just looked at me and didn't say anything. And I was like thinking to myself, okay. And so I say that to say this, if somebody holds the door open, there is nothing wrong with saying thank you or thanks or I appreciate it. There's really nothing wrong with saying that, okay? I think, kindness can go a long way. I think that we need that more in this society. There isn't enough kindness or niceness or appreciation in this society, And I get it. This society does not really value kindness, appreciation, kind gestures. We don't really value those things, so it doesn't surprise me that you have people out there that'll just look at you, not saying anything when you hold the door for them. And I know there's going to be somebody that says, well, they're not obligated to say anything. Yeah, they're not obligated to say anything. But again, kindness can go a long way in this society. Like, why not? Why not say thank you? You know, like, again, I think that's just a United States thing. You know, in other parts of the world, like, people in general just more appreciative of kind gestures. You know, it's just here, you know, I don't know. And there's many people that will say, you know, thanks, appreciate it, as they're walking out if you're holding the door open for them. But, you know, there's other people, they'll just look at you like it's nothing. Like you're supposed to hold the door open. You know, I could have just walked in, saw you, and just went in and not held the door open. But, you know, it was just something I was thinking about. It happened the other day. And I was like, you know, I was thinking to myself, why are people like this? Like, why? I don't get it. It's manners too. I was always taught that, hey, somebody, you know, holds the door open for you, say thank you. Don't just walk by and don't say anything, okay? You know. But I mean, you know, it's just manners, you know. I mean, it ain't a huge deal. It ain't the end of the world if somebody don't say anything, but, you know, maybe it's just the way some people were taught. You know, some people weren't taught, you know, how to say thank you when someone does a gesture for you. So, I don't know, y'all. I think it's just society. You know, society is just, and it's definitely gotten worse. It's definitely gotten worse since 2020. To be honest with you, it's gotten worse since 2020. Just the manners, the lack of respect. You know, the people are different. You know, ever since 2020, people are different. You know, so and I was looking at a statistic yesterday. You know, road rage is up in a lot of major cities over the past, you know, 10 to 15 years. And so people are just flying off the deep end more and more. You know, as this economy continues to crush a lot of people financially, people are just at their wits' end and they need someone to take their anger and frustration out on. So it's not something that really surprises me, but here we are in 2025, and you know, this is, you know, what we have going on out here, unfortunately. And so, you know, and another thing too, there's also nothing wrong with saying I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with being accountable and taking responsibility for your actions. You know, if you do something wrong to someone, there's nothing wrong with saying, I'm sorry, my bad, I messed up, I shouldn't have did that. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Like, I know part of that is a ego thing, pride thing. You have to put your pride and ego aside and just take responsibility. There's nothing wrong with saying I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with saying, look, no, I was in the wrong. I messed up. We're humans. We all mess up. We all make mistakes, right? We all do things that aren't necessarily the right thing at times. But if you know that your messed up action affected somebody else, tell that person I'm sorry, right? You know, even right now, if you know you did somebody wrong, go tell that person I'm sorry. Tell the person, yeah, I messed up. I shouldn't have did that. There's nothing wrong with that. And they may or may not forgive you, you know. Some people forgive. Some people say, oh, I'll never forgive. But, you know, just in general, it's like, you know, there's nothing wrong with saying that, right? And some people have such a hard time with saying I'm sorry, and I don't understand. You know, so yeah, I just kind of want to put that out there too. Last thing I'm talking about is Trump Mobile. Have y'all heard that the Trump organization is starting like a mobile phone service, and it has a monthly plan. Well, actually, I think doesn't it? They have a mobile service, Trump Mobile, and they have a Trump smartphone. Have y'all heard about this? And get this, they have a monthly mobile plan that's priced at $47.45. I said, man, you can't make this stuff up. And obviously, for those of y'all who don't know, Donald Trump was the 45th president of the United States, and he's currently the 47th president of the United States. So, $47.45. Okay. And so, yeah, you know, Trump, he's moving into the smartphone space, the mobile cellular service space, and it says that the company provides 5G service through what it calls a 47 plan. Under the service, customers will access the same coverage as the three nationwide phone service carriers. Let's see. It says that the mobile plan features unlimited talk, text, and data, roadside assistance, telehealth services, and free international calling to more than 100 countries. Unlimited texting may be subject to data limits, the company website says. So it's basically it's no better than, like, you know, the major cellular services out here nowadays. They call their smartphone the T1 phone. So I'm guessing that means Trump One phone. And it's actually like gold colored. Like, you ought to see what it looks like. Let's see. And it has 256 gigabytes of storage too, which is, man, that's pretty decent, to be honest with you. Yeah. So it says the Trump phone is $499, including a $100 down payment. The actual smartphone will be released in August, Trump Mobile said. Yeah, so they said, let's see. So Donald Trump's sons will be basically leading this thing, basically in charge of it. You know, yeah, they moving into the mobile phone space, you know. And you know, I kind of, you know, from a business perspective, they really, in my opinion, should have did this during the campaign, because, you know, now Trump did lose some of his supporters, right? But during the campaign, he had more supporters. So I kind of think that from a purely business perspective, he probably should have did this during the campaign trail. But trust me, he's still going to get a lot of people that's going to buy that Trump phone, and that's going to buy that Trump plan, $47.45. $145 a month, which isn't too bad for unlimited talk, text, and data. I mean, I'll admit that's not that bad. There's plans that are like way more expensive than that, you know. And so it's not too bad. The Trump phone. Yeah. When I saw that the plan was $47.45 a month, I had to read that again. I was like, man, that's that's interesting. But yeah, you know, they moving into the cellular service, mobile phone space. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this video to a close. I hope that you're relaxed by this video, and yeah, stay tuned for more.